Hello friends. In last lecture, we have started the composition of milk, and in that we have already seen the importance of fat, then protein, and lactose. And in this lecture, we are going to see in detail about the vitamins. So let's start and let's learn about the vitamins which are present in that milk. So, in this lecture, we are going to see in detail about the vitamins which are present in milk. Milk and milk products contain both water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamins. As you know that I think you know very well about what do you mean by the water-soluble vitamins and the fat-soluble vitamins. The water-soluble vitamins are only two, that is the B and C, whereas the fat-soluble vitamins are A, D, E, K. And we have seen in detail about both the water-soluble and fat-soluble vitamins in our previous lecture. In this lecture, the vitamins which are generally present in milk. So, only those vitamins we are going to see in detail, or we are going to learn in detail about the importance of these vitamins. Okay, the roles of various vitamins are summarized as follows: vitamin A, then vitamin B. So first of all, let's see about the vitamin A. Vitamin A is very useful for the healthy eyes. It is very useful for the retina of eyes, the mucous membrane, prevention. It means that it helps to prevent the infection to the mucous membrane. Then vitamin A also helps to avoid the night blindness, and it also helps to maintain the good health. Vitamin B1. Vitamin B is very useful because due to the lack of vitamin B1, someone may suffer from the disease that is the beriberi. Then polyneuritis. Then the body maintenance. It means that the vitamin B1 helps to maintain the body. Oxidation reduction changes in milk. So the vitamin B2 also avoids or prevents oxidation or reductions changes in the milk. Then nicotinic acid, it helps to prevent the skin disorder, that is the pellagra disease. Then pyridoxine, it is the anti-pellagra factor. Then the biotin, which promotes the skin development. The folic acid, which prevents the pernicious anemia. Then the vitamin C, it prevents the scurvy. The scurvy is the teeth disease. So if someone lacks or suffers from the vitamin C, in that case that human being may suffer from the scurvy disease, that is the teeth disease. Then vitamin D, which if someone lacks the vitamin D, so due to the lack or due to the deficiency of vitamin D, the disease name, that is the rickets, may occur. So to prevent the occurrence of the rickets, we have to take the vitamin D, and the milk contains milk is the good source of vitamin D. Then the vitamin E, which is very useful to maintain the fertility. Deficiency of vitamin E may suffers the sterility. So these are the some importance of the various vitamins which are present in milk. Again, let's see. Here is the table which is given, and in this table, uh, the summary of distribution of vitamin in milk and their products is given in this table. So let's see the table. The raw whole milk and products, raw whole milk, in which vitamin uh, is present in fair good. Vitamin B1 very fair, vitamin B2 the good, and then vitamin C very fair, and vitamin D very fair. Whereas if we consume the pasteurized milk, that pasteurized milk contains the good quality vitamin. The concentrations or the quantity of vitamin A is good. The quantity of vitamin B1 is slightly good. Then vitamin B2 good. Then the vitamin C slight. It means very slight quantity of vitamin C is present in the pasteurized milk, and vitamin D is very fair present in the pasteurized milk. Okay, so this is the table, and this table shows the distribution of the various vitamins which are present in milk. So this is all about the vitamins. The next point, which is very important, that is the minerals. Minerals is also one of the major components present in milk. Milk and milk products are good source of minerals, especially the calcium and phosphorus. Uh, our body requires the various minerals such as the calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sulfur, nitrogen, then the sodium, potassium, and the chlorine. Okay, uh, with these minerals, there are these certain trace elements which are also present in milk, and they are needed for the individual in traces, uh, like iron, copper, zinc, cobalt, and iodine. Uh, in previous study, or it is studied that the presence of the calcium and phosphorus in milk and their ratio is generally present as 1.3:1. It means that uh, when we analyze the calcium content and phosphorus content, we will observe that their proportions is generally present in the ratio, that is the 1.3:1, and they required for the optimum growth. This ideal ratio meets the need of growing child. As we know that the minerals are required for the growing child, and different individuals with varying age groups. Means that uh, the need of these minerals are based on the age groups. The calcium and phosphorus are generally needed for the growing child, for their uh, or they meets the need of growth of the child. Trace elements are required by our body in traces. If in traces means in small quantities. Okay, they are needed in ppm, parts per million, or in small quantity. Their nutrition role is important as of major element. It means that they are also as important important the major elements. Iron is an integral part of for the formation of blood protein, hemoglobin, needed to prevent the anemia. You know that the iron is required, uh, is needed to prevent the anemia. Likewise, the cobalt is required for vitamin B12 molecule, which contains the cobalt in its structure. Hormone thyroxine secreted by the thyroid gland is secreted as thyroxine. So this is all about the minerals which present in milk, and we have seen that the how the minerals play very important role in general growth of child or general growth of human being, and their requirement is generally based on the age group. The child's generally require more content of the minerals as compared to the adult one. Okay, we have also seen that the minerals are generally two types. That is the minerals which are required in uh, one is the major element minerals, and second one is the minor minerals. But the importance of the both the minerals are the same. They are required. Uh, both type of minerals are required for our body. That is the major minerals and the minor minerals. Okay. So in this way, we have seen the major components present in milk. That is the fat, then proteins, lactose, minerals, and in this way we have completed the various major components present in milk. So thank you very much.